Welcome to another exciting business-minded episode right here. This is business-minded. Y'all just don't understand the guest that we have tonight. This very special person, this family. So, we always have topics that affect our community, as black people. We always have, from systematic racism and just many topics, but one topic that we definitely can actually affect our community is businesses. And this man right here has a business that, I know y'all see him on social media. I know y'all see him traveling, Guns and Butter. So, give him applause for Sonny and Paula on Facebook, everybody. And state your name for the people, let them know who you are, so they can know who you are.
I'm Ryan, Sonny brother, co-CEO of Guns and Butter.
There we go. That's what's up, y'all. Now, I was seeing Guns and Butter, right? I'm like, I like that name. What does it mean? Because it was, it's a different name. It's something that we don't necessarily hear together. So what was the ideal behind the brand name?
Well, pretty much, what I'm saying, when you go up and you say something about Guns and Butter, or if someone sees Guns and Butter written somewhere, somebody mentioned it, the first thing that comes to mind is Baby Boy. Ben Raines made that a popular term, in the movie when he was talking to Tyrese, pretty much, and he was stating that, what's wrong with y'all is y'all don't know about Guns and Butter, blah, 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 where he talked about appreciation of items and the depreciation of items. He related it to materialistic things that depreciate, such as cars, things like that, and jewelry and stuff like that. And then things that appreciated, he was talking about stocks and bonds, things that gain value over time. So most of our community, when you bring up that term, that's what they related to, They fall back and they relate to Baby Boy. But if they do a little bit more digging, a little bit more research, they will find the true meaning of Guns and Butter. Ben Raines in the movie wasn't kind of far off because he still addressed economics. But Guns and Butter is pretty much a economic model. It's a model that the United States was pretty much founded upon, right?
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, where the guns represent like protection, weaponry, defense budget. How much money is spent toward defending the people, right? And then you have the butter, which is the sustenance, which is your food, your social programs, things like that. So
see how deep it gets. Yeah. How deep it gets.
So it takes the government, the president, Congress, Senate, and all that, to pass budgets that are going to benefit both, and maintain a delicate balance, So you got to defend the people, but you also got to sustain the people, So you got to supply the people, right? So we can't just go out there spending a whole bunch of money on weaponry, right? And our army and military and all that, because then you won't have no money left you know what I'm saying, all these type programs, WIC and stuff like that, all right? So you can end up like the United States where it's semi-balanced, right? Or you can end up like North Korea, right? Where North Korea, they spend a lot of money into the military budgeting, and they got people starving, right? So then you get all those, you know, protests and uproar, you know what I mean, and civil disturbance because people don't have any type of sustainment, you know what I'm saying? Their life isn't sustained properly. They don't have adequate water. They don't have adequate housing, adequate, you know what I'm saying, food. So that's where that balance comes into. So Guns and Butter is pretty much just a dumbed down economic model, right? So
I'm glad, just not to cut you off, but I'm glad that you broke it down so that people can know that it's just not, you know, a term, some words put together, but that's support, y'all. Guns and Butter, support.
Yeah, so when we approached this, I let my brother, you know, talk about the beginning, like, you know what I'm saying, how it even came to fruition, how it started, and then I'll elaborate more on it. But
yeah, it came about from Sonny just making a design of one shirt. He was getting ready to go to a party. Sent me a picture of a sweatshirt that he did. Asked me what I thought about it. Told him it was dope. He told me how to get online. Started making a couple of different colors. So I went on, made it in a couple of different colors, and then I hit him back like, yo, we both been thinking about doing this, you know what I'm saying? Like, we might need to look into this. Like I said, he been about it, I've been about it. We already had the name. And you know what I'm saying, for us to do something, we wanted to do something that had meaning behind it, had good quality behind it. We didn't want to just do something like just to make quick money. We want to do something for longevity.
Yeah.
So anything we did, we knew our name was going to be behind it. We wanted to make sure everything was good for our people. So we stuck with Guns and Butter. Like I said, you heard the meaning. The quality is good, the product is good, and we just took off from there.
I like that. Now, the fabric, like, where do y'all get the fabric from? Is it from here, or, you know, is it from abroad, or where do y'all usually get your manufacturing? Like, where y'all do this at? 'Cause this some real quality. I like that.
yeah, I mean, we got a array of different like wholesale vendors. A lot of the stuff, you know, that we were getting in the beginning stages, you know, in our infancy of this, because we've been at this pretty much since 2015.
Okay.
So you know, in our infancy stages, you know, we were, you know, buying, you know, t-shirts and blank t-shirts and stuff like that from online wholesalers, stuff like that, and printing them ourselves. A lot of the work, you know what I'm saying, was actually cutting vinyl, screen printing, and doing that type of stuff ourselves. Some of our latest material, like you see here with the bubble vest, here with the Hustle Bear sweatshirt. We start reaching out to outside vendors. You know, we would come up with an idea and then present it to our manufacturer and start having them produce it for us. But that only accounts for maybe about maybe 10% of our product. About 90% of our product is all done by these hands, his hands. And you know, had you seen the video last night that I posted, we were in the lab and, you know what I'm saying, like making it a family affair. You know, family ties. I mean, my sister's in there, you know, she's helping us weave vinyl. My other sister's on the sewing machine, you know what I mean? My brother's on the press, you know, I'm on the computer and I'm designing, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's, you know, making this into a family affair because at the end of the day, it's all about creating and generating generational wealth, you know what I'm saying? Like, you hear that term a lot now. You know, Jay-Z is making it more popular, and, you know, a lot of celebrities and stuff are making it popular, but, you know what I mean, like, we're just, me and my brother, we're not just in this for us and for our immediate financial gain. Like, you know what I mean? Our vision is far beyond just our pockets, you know what I'm saying? Like, we want to be the next FUBU, you know what I'm saying? We want to be the next, you know what I'm saying, black-owned Carl Kanai and something like that, you know what I'm saying, and take this to another level, you know, end up being, you know what I'm saying, retail stores across America, and, you know, in turn, you know, take that wealth, put it in other businesses so we create generational wealth, employ our own people within our own family, so that, you know, our grandkids are working for us, our great-grandkids are working for us, and in turn they're working for themselves, you dig?
Exactly. I mean, that's what I had added on to this was, you know, there's things that we need to start doing for our own selves and community. And businesses is one of the things, you know, besides owning homes and, you know, things like that. But we need to start figuring out ways to generate money within our own community. Because when you notice, just for off the tangent, but you know, when you go around our neighborhoods, our black communities, there's not really a lot of stores in our communities besides like black-owned barbershop, black-owned hair salon. But you don't really see the corner store or, you know, the people that prepare the taxes like an accountant, doctor's offices. That's the stuff that we need to start doing. And as far as the goals for your brand, like what is some of you got any like other goals that you're trying to do that y'all would like to do for your brand?
Well, I don't know. Like my brother said, the main thing is it's not just about me and him. We both got children, so we trying to set the foundation so we can have something to pass on to them and just keep it moving. One of the main goals is, like I was speaking about earlier, we try to make sure we have good quality merchandise. Like, as far as like our hang tags, our tags inside our shirts, our stitching on our shirts, coloring, anything we put out, we try to make sure it's solid before we do it. Because we know our name is on it, we know our face is behind it, and we don't want to give somebody something that we can't stand behind.
Right. So
good quality is one of the main goals that we strive for.
It's definitely good quality.
One of our end goals too is, like I mentioned earlier, you know, getting into those retail markets, you know what I'm saying? Getting into Jimmy Jazz, getting into more villas and, you know, stuff like that, more urban type retail outlets, you know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, even getting into Walmart.